Welcome to We're Just Messages podcast. Of course, I am Mike.
What's happening is Marcus.
How you doing today, my brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm chilling, man, on this rainy Sunday. Just very, gray and cloudy outside, but it's all good.
Yeah, man. Niggas telling us we might get snow this week. I hope not though, cause we ain't really built for no shit like that down here. But
Yeah, man.
you know how it go. Shit be weird, man. Shit be weird. But it is January. You might get a few flurries. I don't think it's gonna be. They saying it's like Tuesday, be an 85% chance, but I guess we'll see more than anything, man. But I really hope we don't get that shit, bro.
I don't think anything's gonna stick to the ground, man. I don't think so.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope not. Cause remember 2018 when we had that big snowstorm?
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
niggas didn't know how to drive in that motherfucker neither. Flying down the road and shit like niggas black ice out here.
Where,
What is what is y'all doing, man? What is y'all doing, bro?
I remember driving on Sam Rittenberg trying to get to the Harris Teeter. I was going like 10 miles on the road, dog. I was scared as shit. Trying to in the Harris Teeter was nothing but like 5 minutes away from the house, but I just been nervous as shit driving on the road trying to get there.
I was doing 10 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was doing 10. I was trying to
Yes.
fly down the road, bro. Somebody had lost their life on Latin actually.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that shit, bro.
Mhm.
I was listening to Lord Jamar the other day on Godfrey's podcast.
Yeah.
I did not know that nigga was a flat earther, dog.
Where he is?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You know what this nigga said? This nigga said gravity is some made up shit. As a part of why he believed the earth is flat. You know what this nigga said? This nigga said if the earth is moving at 1,000 miles per hour, right? Which naturally we not gonna feel that shit.
Yeah.
The earth is spinning. The nigga said, "Why I can't go up in a helicopter, hover for an hour, and then be in another location?" Because he's saying the earth would be moving. So if he get a
Helicopter, he's thinking the earth is moving and moving and moving, so he had to just land in
He'll
fucking,
land in-
fucking Indonesia.
yeah, some shit like that. I'm like, no way, bro. Swear to God, he said this shit, bro. I promise you, that shit had me dying laughing, bro. I said, nah. I came across this clip on Twitter, and then I went and actually watched the episode. I was like, nah, bro. I'm kind of mad at dedicated time. Listen, but I wanted to get a good laugh. Because that shit is, the logic don't make no sense, bro. It's no different from you in a car, and like you tossing the ball in your hand in the car. The ball's going to come down in the same location. That's kind of how the earth is with us in our gravity. Like, shit don't make sense. That nigga said gravity is some made up shit. Nigga said we in a dome. So the moon is round and all that other shit. We just flat. We out of all the fucking planets.
Out of all, we
just flat.
So Jupiter don't never just.
All other
You know,
planets
they
is
just
round. All
round,
other
you know what I'm
planets is
saying?
round. We
It's
flat.
Jupiter just it just everything else spinning, everything else.
I saw some shit the other day. Scientists admitted that what did it say? That the universe does have a beginning, which would mean that would have had to happen by a spiritual force, aka God.
Yeah.
Because it was always the battle of scientists versus God, Big Bang Theory, and all that other shit. If you believed in the Big Bang Theory, I think you kind of like a lost nigga for real.
Yeah, because
There's no way something could just go boom and create everything perfect, exactly how it need to be for us to live on this motherfucking planet.
things were
Like, we're third planet from the sun for a reason. We breathe for a certain reason. We're spinning how we're spinning for a reason.
we're genetically designed for Earth.
Yeah, we're genetically designed for Earth. So no Big Bang Theory was doing no shit like that. Perfectly aligned. We're in perfect orbit for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Then he said they said the sun is like 93 billion or million miles away. He said the sun ain't that far. I'm like, all right, bro.
I don't know, man. And this nigga older than us. Like,
He a 5%er too.
I don't know.
That nigga Lord Jamar 5%er, bro. I seen that nigga on the Sopranos too. Him and Tretch. I think that was season 5
On what episode?
when they was in the hospital. Remember when Tony got shot?
Oh yeah.
He was in a coma.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Bobby was talking to
Yeah.
Tretch and the rest. Yeah, they was in that episode, bro. That shit is crazy. I'm like, bro, niggas who believe the Earth is flat is kind of insane, bro. I think Kyrie is a flat earther
Yeah,
too.
he is.
That's insane, bro. That shit don't make sense though.
I'm not about
Gravity is definitely not no made up.
Gravity is definitely real. Like,
He said talking about something why shit don't fall. Like he said why when you throw shit up, he said shit do fall down. He said bubbles go up, like in the water and shit like that. He talking about like when you know how air like water evaporates and shit like that. I'm like, oh my god, bro.
but like, bro, we can debunk that theory just in very simple terms. You
Just
remember?
jump your ass out of the building. nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we can define if you want to really define if you want to try to test the theory out, we can test it out. Like even when you remember the shit at the fair, they have the little gravitational shit.
No, what you talking about?
You don't remember the little gravity shit and the little spinning shit, and you would be on the wall. You'd be like stuck on the wall.
Oh yeah. I know what you talking about.
Yeah, that nigga, that's real.
Yeah, nigga said, why can't I go up in a helicopter, hover for an hour, and then be somewhere else? I'm like, nah, this can't be some real shit, bro.
Hey man,
this can't be real. He really sitting there having this conversation.
And then after that nigga will probably tell you some shit like do the knowledge.
There's a few niggas. There's a few niggas who believe in that shit, bro. Real talk. Real talk.
If you believe in that, go ahead, man.
Niggas talking about. He said also with a plane, like planes don't. Some wild shit he was saying, bro. Some wild shit talking because they say planes travel at a pitch or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, bro, you're not gonna feel the earth moving literally at 1,000 miles per hour. Like if you driving in a car, you can feel your car getting faster. Depending on some car, you can feel 200, 300 miles per hour. You definitely gonna feel that motherfucker if you hit something too.
Yeah.
So it's no different. When you in an airplane, you don't feel the airplane going 700 miles per hour, but the plane is going 700 miles per hour.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like you feel that shit when you on the ground, but once you hit the air, you don't really feel that shit, bro. You just basically you cruising.
Yeah.
I want to know who started that shit, to be honest.
Oh, who put the theory out there?
Yeah.
I don't know who came up with that first. Yeah, we gotta find him. So
no, but the thing was, it was a thing back then, but once it got debunked, it still carried on.
Yeah.
Why is it still carrying on? Because they said when Columbus was sailing, when they were like, "Oh no, you go too far, you'll fall off the edge of the earth." Da, 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 da. And he didn't. No. So I try to figure out. Then they said the pictures of the Earth from space is fake.
Okay. All right. This should have been in every single history book that you could ever think of. In every school in America, across the world. But that shit fake.
Man, listen, man.
All right.
Man, listen.
Hey, boy, niggas funny, man. Boy.
I ain't got nothing for these niggas, man. So what we want to start off, man? We had a wild week, man. What we want to start off at? TikTok, man?
I guess, man.
TikTok, man. I don't think that shit gonna stay banned for long, but motherfuckers is losing their screws behind this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, them niggas got rid of CapCut, too. I use CapCut to edit my clips. Now, y'all could have took TikTok, but CapCut? Goddamn, bro. Why CapCut catches strays?
Yeah.
But yeah, TikTok ban officially happened. I think Trump will get that shit lifted or whatever, man.
Yeah, I think so,
that shit
too.
extended, but yeah, there was people talking about how they make. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. There was people talking about how they make like $3,000 to $5,000 a month off TikTok, some more. A lot of creators they pockets might get tapped behind this shit. So I think it's just something that'll be happening for about 3-4 days. What do you think?
Yeah, because he about to get into the office. What? Tomorrow. So yeah, that'll probably be one of the first things on deck. Get that shit back reinstated in America.
I don't really look at TikTok as a bad thing. I know a lot of people don't really fuck with TikTok and the platform, but I got so much filters for content on there. Like, I don't really see the dumb shit.
Yeah, but also I think another reason why people wanted to get TikTok off because isn't it something where it's like the Chinese made TikTok, correct?
I'm not sure, and I don't want to be misinformed on that, so I would have to look that up.
Yeah, I have because I think it's some shit like the Chinese, like I think it's like on some spy shit.
Chinese guy,
like on some spy shit.
I'm not gonna botch his name because I don't want to be disrespectful. But yes, it was invented by a Chinese man.
Yeah, so they was kind of like on some like spy shit, like Chinese peeping into what America got going on through their app. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's another reason why they kind of trying to cut it off as well. Don't quote me on that. I just said I think. I might be wrong. I don't know, but I think that might be another reason why they trying to, kind of get that shit off. But at the same time, I mean, the amount of money that app makes for people and, you know, for companies and things like that, how they use it as a resource. You know, it's going to take a, you know, like you said, probably a 3 or 4 day hit, but I think it'll get back, you know.
So the
It'll
reason
get
why
back
it's
on.
getting banned, for those who may not know, so basically the app has been switched off in America after U.S. lawmakers ruled it was a national security risk
Yeah.
because of owner ByteDance ties to the Chinese government.
Mm-hmm. Some spy shit.
I don't really buy into that. You know what? I think we really be. America's a funny. I think we really are like. We really is some egotistical motherfuckers, bro. I think we really think that people really care about our security individually more than what people claim. Like, you know how they always be like, oh, y'all got to be careful with doing these face scans and da-da-da-da, putting your information. I'm like, bro, they don't give a fuck about me, bro. Like, we've been giving our information out since we was kids, and we don't even know.
True.
Why all of a sudden now they're going to be... I'm not worried about hackers... Hey, I'm not saying hackers don't get busy, but as far as, like, information, I don't think they're really worrying about us like that, bro.
I mean, nah, not really. I mean, honestly, like, not so much. I like you said, not so much. Like, I don't think they really care that much about what we got going on. You know, I think but there always is the if factor, so they're gonna go off that. What if niggas have started to try to go in, you know, figure out a way how to get certain type of information through TikTok, and I could, you know, do something. But I don't think, because most of TikTok is like information based. Like, I mean,
Yeah, but it'd be funny shit too.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, once information, I'm meant to say entertainment based. You know, it's,
I look at TikTok as an entertainment base. Yeah,
Yeah.
people got business. Yeah, you get information. Like,
Mhm.
bruh, people talking about, oh, they be spreading misinformation on TikTok. My nigga, you got misinformation on the internet, period.
everywhere.
You got to know what is, it's on you to take responsibility out to inform either your younger kids. You're an adult. If you're an adult and get misinformation, that's your fault.
Yeah.
As a kid, you have complete control of making sure or controlling what your kids intake. This
Yeah.
goes back to when you have parental controls for internet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've been had that since I was a kid.
Yeah.
But misinformation on TikTok, there's misinformation on every platform. There's misinformation on Twitter. There's misinformation on Instagram. There's misinformation on Facebook. So what makes TikTok so different? Y'all biggest fear is misinformation on TikTok, bro. Every social media platform has misinformation. It's a nigga right now lying about something on Instagram.
True, but I think for TikTok, because it's owned by the Chinese, I think it's like that's looked in a different light as far as how the misinformation and things get handled. Because what if niggas start pumping out misinformation on certain things, and then that gets across to America, and
It's already here though.
I mean, it's here, but I think
Instagram is in China.
No, but
they just don't own it.
I just think for them, how the government sees it is, yeah, we got misinformation through these American, whatever case. Either way, misinformation is misinformation, but I think it might be looked differently upon them because the Chinese are the one who are in control of this. And this is the biggest, honestly, TikTok was like taking over. You know what I'm saying? It's damn near the biggest app now. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So you got the biggest app being ran by foreigners who not from here, who, if they wanted to, could maybe go on a a virtual assault. You know what I'm saying? A virtual, kind of takeover type shit. That's how America thinks. Us personally, we already know if we want to filter out the shit we don't want to fucking listen to, that's easy enough.
Yeah, TikTok is ranked number 5 as far as social media platforms.
But TikTok ain't even been out that long.
TikTok is ranked number 5. Number 1 is Facebook. Number 2, YouTube. Number 3, WhatsApp. Niggas really on WhatsApp, bro. Number 4 is Instagram. Twitter is 15.
Yeah,
I be telling niggas, like, Twitter ain't really that big in the grand scheme as far as social media platforms.
Man, because WhatsApp, there's a lot of illegal shit going on WhatsApp.
Oh, okay.
So that's probably
I never had that shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of illegal shit going on WhatsApp. So, you already know how America get down. So
Yeah, I mean, but like, shit. Oh boy, got his name on TikTok. The food nigga.
yeah, Keith Lee.
Keith Lee. Yeah. So
That's what I'm saying. It's going a lot of creators.
I've been seeing some creators cry about that shit. I'm like, man, y'all niggas will be alright, man.
Just gotta move your shit over to somewhere else.
It is. I'm mad they took CapCut though.
Yep.
I'm like, bro, like, I edit my clips on there. Like, that's how I make my captions and shit on there. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I didn't know they was gonna catch a stray though. I'm like, goddamn, bro.
Yeah, because TikTok owned CapCut, right?
I'm not
It's like,
sure.
I think it's like part of the major company that owns TikTok. I think owns CapCut
So it
too.
must be a sub to TikTok then.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. That shit got wiped out by basically by association.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, South Carolina also passed state law also with porn sites too. You gotta like actually put in your information to access porn sites.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's different.
Mm-hmm. You actually gotta go in there and put in like your driver's license ID and all that shit.
You
I
gotta
read
do
that.
all that.
I read that like around the 2nd. Yup. January. It's somewhere around that date. The 3rd, the 4th, one of them days. Yup. They passed that shit. It was gonna go. It's been in, but they said it was gonna go in effect 2025.
Hey. Yeah.
But I think that shit'll last about 4 days, man. Trump will get that shit extended. And then everything will be back to normal. But if it does, people just gonna have to move their shit.
Yeah, man. But it's kind of an adjustment because it's like the TikTok audience ain't like the Facebook audience, so you kind of gotta.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. TikTok is way different from other platforms
what I'm
as far
saying.
as engagement.
Yeah, so
Like people really will fuck with you on TikTok.
Mhm.
Real shit. I noticed the difference. Twitter and TikTok is like night and day.
Yeah. Yeah. Twitter, it's hard to get an audience on Twitter.
It's hard to get an audience on Twitter.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be tripping a lot. And then I think Twitter is more so like breaking news happens on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like ABC News, ESPN, all that shit. All the breaking news be on Twitter. But as far as like engagement, yeah, that shit way different.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Way different.
Yeah, because TikTok people will comment, people will. It
Like,
seemed like
yeah.
TikTok with the algorithm. It just seemed like they just find you faster on TikTok. On Twitter, IG, they kind of gotta. It's so many shit you kind of gotta sift through. You know what I'm saying? But with TikTok is one of those things where you just flip up, and as long as you're in the type of algorithm, you will get seen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody will peep your shit.
Peep that shit, yeah. I want to know how this is gonna affect the music industry too, because you know the music industry and TikTok in bed together.
Yeah, but like you said, it'll come back. I mean, it's only gonna have a little hit for 4 days maybe. I don't know. Maybe now, what if he tries to reinstate it and it don't get reinstated? If we talking from that aspect, then you know the music industry will do what the music industry does, and they'll just pivot. They'll find something else.
I mean, yeah, they already in bed with Instagram, so
You know what I'm saying? They'll
that'd be
find
cool,
something
too.
else. They'll trust me. Them niggas gonna make it happen. They gonna make it shake one way or the other.
If anything, the world's gonna continue to turn, man.
Mhm.
That's all we know for real.
Mhm.
But as far as the creators who like really get it in on TikTok, they gonna be hurting. They gonna have to just maneuver.
Yeah, if it's a case of
Don't try to build on Twitter though. The niggas be hating.
yeah, they be hating and Twitter's
They
a slow grind.
joking too much.
Twitter's a slow grind. Niggas who typically have an audience on Twitter have been building that audience since they first got on that shit, and that's
Yeah.
typically like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, some shit like that.
Shit, 10 years ago. I ain't even gonna say 5. It's gonna take longer than that.
Yeah, probably,
Depending on
yeah.
who you are.
Yeah,
Definitely depending on who you are. And then you know Elon just a funny motherfucker, man. He probably just sitting back laughing at that shit anyway, because he know if the creators come over, there's more money in his pocket.
yeah,
Because they're gonna have to pay to get like the Supreme package and all this other shit, so they can post extended
Yeah.
videos and all that other shit. Yeah. Matter of fact, I seen Amp yesterday. He had posted something about that.
but isn't there another app? There's another app out here too now. Like it's like a Chinese app. You wanna hear about it? It's like
It's
niggas-
similar to TikTok.
Yeah, niggas going on that shit. It's like red something. I can't remember the whole thing of it. If somebody know, please put in the comments. But yeah, I think it's like some new shit. And then it's like, and then they got another one called like Lemon or some shit like that.
Lemonade or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting notifications if somebody wants to follow you on Lemonade.
Yeah.
I'm tired of getting notifications about Threads too. Like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm not downloading Threads on Instagram, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I got Instagram and Twitter. That's all I need, man. And I had TikTok, but that was mainly for the pod. But
Mhm.
yeah, we'll see by Tuesday. I give it till Tuesday, Wednesday.
yeah. Because if it's an official like, nah, we not that shit not coming back over here. Yeah, it's gonna be tough sledding for a lot of people, man. A lot of the content creators, they're gonna have to try to figure out a way how to
YouTube.
maneuver. Yeah, YouTube.
You
But
got to
YouTube,
move
but
to
YouTube. I mean,
YouTube is
YouTube
a grind too.
Yeah, YouTube is a grind too. I was about to say that. Like, that's not no easy task getting
Hell
an
no.
audience on there too.
And YouTube is not even 20 years old yet.
Mhm.
No, it might be. When it start, 05?
05, 06.
So 19, 20 years.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. The first YouTube video I ever saw was Young Jock is going down. That's
The first YouTube video I saw was Kimbo Slice Fight. First ever YouTube. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was in my sophomore year in high school, and they got that shit pulled up, and it was street fights, and that's what it was. Yep, Kimbo.
Bro, I was in 8th grade. It was the end of 8th grade, and somebody, and you know, I like the end of the year. Teachers don't care; they just let you play around and shit like that. So we had a little computer in class. And I think it was my homeboy EC. He typed in YouTube. He was like, "Yeah, man, this is a new site you can watch videos on and shit." So he typed in YouTube, and this nigga typed in "Young Jock is going down" video, and we turned that shit loud as a bitch. It was playing that shit out of science class.
Bro, listen, YouTube done came a long way, bro. YouTube done came. I remember the load screen for YouTube. I remember all that shit. I remember how the font used to look.
Big as
I remember
shit.
how the little cursor when the videos loading used to load. All that shit, bro. I remember how YouTube first used to look. Now, YouTube done came a long way. You got YouTube Premium now. I heard people say that YouTube Premium worth it. I'm just not paying for no more streaming services.
That's
bro.
like
shit. I just canceled my Star shit because Raising Canaan and all that shit ain't coming back.
Yeah, damn.
You saw 50 posts about that shit?
Yeah.
I just canceled that shit, bro. Anything where I can cut bread, that's what I'm gonna do. I also saw some shit about speaking of charges. I heard some shit about Planet Fitness. Like people are able to like get up out that contract a little bit easier now.
Yeah.
I got a gym that I gotta cancel one of my shits because dude just I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but niggas wasn't keeping up with their maintenance, all type of shit.
Oh,
like
damn.
you can't get nobody on the phone. The little shit to scan in, shit hanging off the door and all type of shit.
Oh shit, yeah. Them boy ain't
I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but yeah, I just saw that. Like, you know, the running joke with Planet Fitness is it's like, you know, you be locked into a 360 with Planet Fitness.
You do.
It wasn't that hard for me to get out my Planet Fitness shit. I remember the last time I went to Planet Fitness was like 11 years ago, and I was like, nah, this shit crazy, bro. Like this shit too jam packed, and I left that motherfucker.
But now, Planet Fitness be kind of empty now on the low. I haven't been there since 2020. I stopped mine in 2022. Because when I was living out in the West, you know, I used to go to the one by the mall and shit. But yeah, like 2022, I cut my shit off. And it wasn't hard. The only thing I used to hate is when they used to do that little annual shit. Like, them boy hit you for the annual, like, $50, $60, and it'd be during, like, the fucking holidays. You'd be like, dog, what the fuck these niggas taking this shit out for? I'm trying to buy gifts and shit. Nigga fucking hit you with the annual fee. Niggas hit you with the annual fee on holidays. Like, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Yeah, annual fees happen in most gyms. I don't be tripping on that. It's like, bro, if I want to get out, just let me out my shit, bro. It shouldn't be all that. Yeah. Also, I heard with that TikTok shit, speaking of fees, if you order shit on TikTok Shop, you cook.
Yeah, no boy, they ain't sending that shit.
They either not saying, oh, you can't get your bread back. Because how can you get in the app? You can't even get in the app.
Oh, no, that's nasty. Hope you got the email. Because that's nasty.
Motherfuckers who was selling shit on TikTok Shop was making a killing, bro. Because every other, I mean, you got ads, of course, on TikTok, too, when you scrolling. Them motherfuckers who was promoting.
Yeah.
Promoting TikTok Shop, motherfuckers was getting bread. I never bought nothing off that motherfucker, though.
Nah, me neither. But like I said, man, that's going to affect a lot of people, man, whether it be regular people, companies. That shit bigger, like, you know, that shit is crazy. I know we making laughing and joking about it, which is, I mean, the shit funny now on a certain extent, kind of, when you see on, you know, online and shit. But, like, in reality of it, bro, it's a lot of people pockets going to get hit, man. And hopefully that, you know, the ban don't last long, but shit, there's a very strong possibility that this shit might never come back. So it's going to be a lot of pivoting, a lot of adjusting, a lot of people trying to make some shit shake out of nothing. So, you know, God bless y'all, boy, man.
Yeah, we'll see. But I think y'all boys, man, give it about 3-4 days. Yeah. Give it about 3-4 days. Trump get his ass in office, and we'll go from there, man.
Man, speaking of like Trump, man, what you feel about, you know, people who are performing at the, you know, the inauguration?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I have more so a problem with niggas like Snoop.
Yeah, who were so adamant.
Ross.
Yeah, who was
another one. Like, dog, honestly, Ross is really one of the most hypocritical niggas that come through the rap game, bro. I tweeted that shit the other day. He really is. Yeah. But without that, I don't get classic albums. So I appreciate it on the flip side from a music standpoint. He really is one of the most hypocritical niggas to ever come through rap. That's a fact. Like, if Ross, I don't think Ross would have been able to come out in the 90s and be who he was.
Nah, because he tried and it didn't work.
Like really, like he was a correctional officer turned like his persona is like a luxurious, you know, drug dealer rapper.
I mean, but I'll say this about Ross from reading his books and things like that nature. It's he said that he was a correctional officer because he was trying to, help his people out. He was trying to get shit through. You know what I'm saying? And what ended up happening was they ended up transferring him. He didn't get the chance to get to that spot. He ended up going to another spot, and he ended up going to a spot where it's like the old people in jail, like that's area in the jail where like old people were there and like they die and shit like that. So, and after that, he said he left that shit, and then he was
Yeah,
doing his
and
thing,
I'm
still
not
trying to
saying
rap. So
I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that, but niggas, you know me, I carry rappers as rappers. It's music, it's entertainment.
It's a
But
persona though. I'll give it to you.
the persona for him to make that transition was kind of crazy.
I mean, it is kind of crazy, but if you look at it from just a perspective of like it's a nigga who trying to have a job,
No, I'm not
you
knocking
know,
that
it
at
is.
all. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying from a standpoint of him being able to
his content.
right.
Okay, I can see that.
That's all I'm saying. His content. He could have been one of the cops who could have been dirty. I don't know.
But he's not a CO and a cop is totally two different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's totally two different things. He's not
So
on.
he said he was gonna be a correction officer to help like get shit through.
Yeah, that's what he said in his book.
Okay.
And you could just do hurricanes. He said that.
See, my whole thing with Ross and Trump, Ross, Snoop, and all these niggas, if you're doing it for a check, that's fine. But like Ross is funny to me because you spent all summer saying, not all summer, around March, April with that whole shit with Drake, you know, saying all that shit about him. But you turn around and you doing all this tap dancing for Trump. Like, bruh, none of these rappers really stand on anything. And that's why I just carry them like how I carry them. Like, I don't look for rappers that have no moral standing. If y'all going out there and performing for Trump, you can't really have no political stances. And this is not me going up for Biden. I don't fuck with Biden either.
Yeah.
But Trump is worse.
True. Well, what do you say to the people who just look at it like, I'm just here to get a check and bounce?
That's fine, but keep it at that though.
I mean, I didn't really see it. So was these niggas tap dancing out there? Was these?
When I say tap dancing, I mean figuratively.
I mean, but
like just even performing for Trump is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, they did Chrisette Michelle dirty, so.
And a lot of niggas is not gonna really call it spit. I more so have an issue with Snoop.
Yeah, because he was very adamant.
Snoop was very adamant about, oh, you niggas, who gonna be the first niggas to tap dance? Who gonna? I'll do it, master. But Snoop, again, Tupac was right. Snoop has never stood on anything. I am surprised Ross is performing for Trump though. I am surprised Nelly is performing because them niggas didn't do it the last time. You get what I'm saying?
Must have had that bag, man.
But you could have political stances silently, so all of them might vote for Trump because it fits their financial political interests, and that's fine. But when we talk about performing, like going forward, I just don't want to hear nothing from none of them in terms of when the next election come around. Oh yeah, I mean Trump can't run again. This is last time. Oh yeah, bro, just leave it alone. Cause we all know at any given moment, y'all can go up there and perform and do it for the bag.
Yeah.
Nah, the only rap I wouldn't have been surprised performing for would have been somebody like Kanye or Lil Wayne. We all know how Lil Wayne give it up.
Or like Kodak or
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised, but for Snoop and Ross and all of them,
Ross, I didn't expect that. So they probably, because I remember Ross was down with like the Democrats, wasn't he, at one point?
he was.
And so like, because that nigga was in there with Obama and shit like that. So I mean,
Rick
hey,
Ross definitely supported Obama, bro.
you know what I'm saying? He was down with. I mean, I think off the fact that he was black, but still, like, you was in that. I felt like you did perform with some Democrats before. You know what I'm saying? And Nelly foreshadowed this 20-something years ago.
Yeah.
So, he got what he was asking for. But yeah, with Snoop was very adamant about the saying that. But then I had a conversation with my homeboy, and he was saying, he was like, man, that's the thing with black people. Black people really don't, black people don't let people change, you know what I'm saying? Because Snoop could have had a change of heart or something. This is what he was describing to me, like, oh, Snoop could have had a change of heart, or you know what I'm saying, everybody views change along the years. So, he has the right to change his views. He was like, man, sometimes as black people, we don't give people that.
I
And
mean, no, it's not. I don't have a problem with people changing, but don't try to mask it as some high stand up moral shit. Like if your mind changed, you did research and you did your due diligence, then yeah, cool. But these niggas just going out there for a check. Just say that's just what it is.
yeah,
Don't try to make it something else other than what it is. Especially Snoop, because Snoop was again very very adamant about
yeah, he was.
not doing, not fucking with Trump, and now you going out there doing this. And again, I don't think niggas is really that invested as far as canceling Snoop. I
No.
think it's just we give our opinion just like we give our opinion on anything else. So this is not the, really drag it out. We just simply seen it as like, oh, you was the same nigga saying 5 years ago all this, and now you going out there basically again tap dancing for Trump. Trump don't give a fuck about black people. Trump is a funny nigga, but let's not get it fucked up. Like he don't align with our views, our wants, our well being, none of that shit.
Yeah.
But again, this is why you should never look for celebrities to be your savior. I say this shit all the time. And this don't mean I'm gonna stop listening to these niggas' music. I'm gonna still listen to Ross. I'm gonna still listen to Nelly, even though he not active. But you get what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like. But I just noticed that shit was just very funny, especially from them two, more so Snoop. But Ross, like, come on, bro, like.
Yeah, I didn't think that kind of threw me for a loop. I didn't expect Ross to get out there, but Snoop, I kind of when I saw Snoop there, I was like, yeah, it's kind of on par. With
That's
this
all.
nigga.
He don't
Yeah.
stand on nothing.
That's what I'm
Right,
saying.
wrong,
Yeah.
right or wrong, he don't stand on nothing.
So it's like that's kind of expected. But Ross, I was like, damn, I ain't really expect that one.
Bruh, these niggas up there taking the videos with taking Snoop and Ross, taking their little videos together and shit like that. That shit crazy. Soldier Boy was out there too. I'm
Yeah.
definitely not surprised Soldier Boy out there.
Nah, because he's for the bag.
He's definitely for the bag.
Yeah.
Like,
I ain't never seen Soldier support support really any political side, so that was definitely for the money. Like, oh, them niggas giving me 1.5. Shit.
I wonder how much they got paid for real though.
I'm pretty sure them boy got paid around $1 million.
It was nothing under $1 million.
No, nothing under $1 million, bro. Nothing under $1 million.
I don't understand how. I don't understand why them niggas would be up there, especially knowing Trump's main audience is racist white people.
I mean, bro, it's for the money. Everything is for the dollar.
That's what I'm saying though. It's crazy though. Like we all know what Trump represent. His core supporters are the poor racist trailer whites.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. And of course you got the rich people because he allowed it. Like, but bro, like for y'all to be going up there performing on that stage and knowing what he represents is crazy to me, bro. It's crazy, but it's not crazy at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, bro, it's very simple. Like
You can't be a friend of Snoop, bro. That nigga switch up on you at any given moment, bro.
Yeah, he's a chameleon. Yeah, you got watch niggas like him, bro. You can't be. He probably a cool nigga to be around, but he probably a nigga better don't get too close to him. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too cool with bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that shit is about the dollar, man. This is about the money. Like, and then because at the end of the day, they do know, like, bro, they're not gonna get canceled. Nobody's gonna stop, supporting Ross or stop supporting Snoop.
He dropped an album. I'm definitely copping.
But like you said, it does look crazy because you know what this dude stands for. But at the same time, we've seen Eazy-E with Ronald Reagan, and Eazy-E with George Bush, and so it's like we've seen this in hip hop before. People who are align themselves with, certain people who know, like, oh man, these people don't got the best interest for blacks, but these are the best people who are the best interest for my pockets. So I'm gonna go with that over the allegiance to my people, which is, some people could look at it that way.
I wonder if Snoop has said anything in regards to this shit though. I haven't seen no statement.
I'm pretty sure somebody probably is gonna
Snoop
ask.
Probably don't give a fuck per usual though. Like that's what I'm saying. He flip floppy.
Yeah.
He the most flip floppiest nigga in rap history by far. Yeah. By far. And niggas not trying to cancel Snoop. Y'all niggas know niggas ain't trying to cancel. Niggas just calling a spade, bro. Like, bro, how
history
can you
shows.
Up here, like you killed Kanye West. You said, oh, who gonna be the first to? Oh, I'll do it, master. Da da da. Now look at you, bro. Like
tap dancing for that check.
And it's not like Snoop need the money. It's not like Ross need the money. It's not like Nelly. It's like, oh yeah, I see a bag opportunity. Okay, cool.
Man, there's probably some other incentives in there that we don't know about.
Could be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nigga fuck around and get a big tax break or some shit.
All you got to know is at the end of the day, you cannot depend on your favorite rapper athletes outside their art form, bro.
Yeah.
That's all. That's always what I'ma always say.
Yeah.
And for Snoop to do it in the fashion that he did, it's just like so. He has no shame.
Nah, he went out there
Like
you said.
Snoop really has no shame, and he know. I think he will compromise himself at any given moment if the money is right. That's really all it is. It's a moral conversation more so than anything. Like, what do you stand on? If he stood on Trump's side 100%, I would have no gripe.
Yeah.
But he's flip floppy. That's really all it is. Like,
Yeah.
he don't stand on shit.
I got more respect for Shaq in that instance than Snoop, because you know Shaq and Snoop kind of run the same race. Like,
Yeah.
these niggas in the bag, like everything for the
Right.
the bag of the bag there, they with it. But I don't even think Shaq would have did no shit like that.
Nah, Shaq would have did some shit like that.
You think so?
100%.
Oh damn. Okay.
This is
now.
Shaq. Charles Sue.
Yeah, Charles Barkley definitely. I can
Yeah.
see Charles, but I don't think, because I ain't never really seen, has Shaq done shit like that? Has Shaq went in a certain Republican party?
Nah, he's not representing nobody. Charles has, for sure.
Yeah, of course.
But, nah.
You just think on some straight.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did because, I mean, that's Shaq.
Yeah, if it's for the bread, Shaq is doing it.
Snoop just don't stand on shit.
Yeah. I feel like Shaq got a little bit more integrity than Snoop on that end. A little bit more. Maybe not by much, but a little bit more.
That's it. If you don't stand on nothing, nobody, he flip floppy.
Yeah. But like you said, man, but like I've said, history has never failed us. We've seen Snoop be flip floppy through pretty much every single fucking situation that he's been in.
Everything.
So it really doesn't. Like I said, when he came up there, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, I see what's going on now.
Pick a side. Pick a side, bruh.
Whoever got that bag is the side. You know what I'm saying? Whoever got that cheese is the side.
Pick a side, bruh. That's it. Pick a side. You stay jumping on
Man,
each
Pac
side.
was right. Pac was right.
Like that whole East Coast West Coast beef shit. Same shit. You playing neutral, bruh. Don't play neutral, bruh.
Yeah.
You ride with Death Row. Nobody's saying you gotta be animated, overly aggressive, bro. Like ride with your crew.
Yeah,
Like, that's what you saying. But then in the midst of a beef, you saying you know how that make Pac look, especially when he feel like them niggas set him up.
Yeah.
Like you just can't do that.
I mean, but the Pac situation, like that was like, and then especially after all of that, for him and Puffy to go on the Steve Harvey show, like that was fucking crazy.
That was after all that shit.
Yeah, that was after all that shit.
Yeah, but prior he was playing it.
That's what I'm saying.
That way, like prior to Pac 9, he was
like, the coast is clear now.
Basically.
So I'm like,
Yes.
yo, get the fuck out of here, man.
Then the whole Kendrick and Drake beef.
Yeah.
Same shit.
He ain't never been solid on nothing, man.
I mean, and that's the thing, bro. It's not about him choosing Trump. You could choose Trump, but just stay on a side, bro. That's it. Flip floppy.
Yeah, because of the Democrats had hit him with a bag. Oh, he definitely would have been out there.
That's what I'm saying. If Floyd Mayweather was to be at Trump's inauguration, like supporting him, I wouldn't give a fuck. I expect Floyd to do that because Floyd is rich. His interest is always to protect his money, make more money.
Yeah, he never hid from that.
Yeah, he never hid from that, so I wouldn't be mad at that. Like
Snoop always got hidden agendas.
Snoop always got hidden agendas.
Mm-hmm.
If Floyd aligned with Trump, I wouldn't be mad at him.
No, that's on par.
I wouldn't be tripping. That's what he do.
Yeah.
That's what he do. Like he's gonna protect his best interest, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what he do. This nigga Snoop flip floppy.
Don't never stand on the side, man.
Like pick a side. If he was aligned with Trump, that's what he do. This nigga, how you go and kill somebody and then you come back years later and then just be like, nah.
I'm a fuck. I fuck with.
Did he even say nothing? It's kind of like you just go out there, you perform.
Like I said, I mean, like I said, if he would have came out there, got his bag, and then just left, I still would have looked at him crazy. But at the same time, I was like, all right, you just did what you had to do and go. But this nigga been, like you said, had the video camera out, him and Ross. Yeah, we back here, blah, blah, blah. Because I didn't really see no shit with Nelly like that. All I see Nelly do is kind of get on there.
And Nelly ain't really had no political stances neither.
Yeah.
Not that I give a fuck.
Yeah.
Again, not that I care. But these niggas, man, it should just be weird, man. It should just be weird.
Because you would think that they would.
I'm actually looking at this. I keep looking at this video. Like, these niggas is really insane, bro. Like,
I mean, is
this shit is wild.
like I said, it's a lot of hypocrites. It's a lot of hypocrites. And you know, one thing I will give them credit for, you know, they showed their face.
Ross
You know
Ross
what I'm
is
saying?
saying that he wasn't there. He wasn't there supporting. Ross denies performing at Trump inauguration and was there for Snoop. Let me play this video.
Nah, chill. I'm not performing. I am in Washington, D.C. right now, but I'm not performing. It's a private vibe I'm doing with my brother Snoop Dogg. Me and Snoop Dogg, we here. It's going down.
All right, man.
It's a private vibe. He said it's a private vibe.
It's a private vibe, bro.
Nigga, what?
Come on, stop it.
It's a private vibe. Nigga, you performing for the president. What the fuck you mean that's a private vibe? Like,
Okay, man.
come on.
Trying to dress it up. You can't dress that one up, bro. It is what it is. That's just what it is. That's what you do.
Yeah, he ain't all the way comfortable with that bag.
That's
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why
Yeah.
he cleaning it up.
Yeah.
Chill. I'm not performing for Trump. No, that's what you're doing. my
Yeah,
nigga.
nigga.
That's his event.
Talk about it's a private vibe.
For
Nigga,
Snoop. No. I was there for Snoop. Nah.
you got paid too, nigga. Like you wouldn't go there if you wasn't gonna get paid. Like come on now.
Exactly. You wasn't
Come
gonna be there
on
just
now.
off the
Yeah,
strength.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga, he Ross flam for that. Ross flam. I ain't gonna lie. Ross flam for that. He's flam.
Niggas is who you fooling with that?
Word, bro, 'cause nigga, we know what time it is. Come on now.
Bro? Nah.
Come on, man. Come
Nah.
on, man.
Nah. We not doing that, bro. We not doing that.
Nah, I don't. But on some real shit though, like, bro, you shouldn't be doing shit like that if you're not comfortable. Like, that makes me question some shit. Like,
Everybody got a price, man.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? What else?
It
would
just
you-
goes back to that. Everybody got
Yeah,
a price.
you know,
Snoop
that's-
got a price. Ross got a price. All them niggas got a price.
But if you like for instance, if you're a girl that go to Dubai and you stand on that shit, I ain't got no problem with you. But if you go over there now and you know what I'm saying, you trying to pop it like you ain't over there for what you over there for.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know, if you're gonna be like that, just stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, I mean, it's life. You know, people gonna judge regardless. But shit, I mean, it's whatever though. You know what I'm saying? You the one who make these. You the one who do these actions. You go through with them. So shit, fuck it. Stand on what you do.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
I'd be interested to see how the inauguration goes though, because there's supposed to be a performer. I think after that whole shit or prior, one of the two. I think it's getting moved inside too because it's cold.
Yeah.
Cold or some shit.
But dog, it's so crazy that like the Republican. It's so crazy how hip hop has been like a thing in the political space for these past years, bro. It's kind of crazy now you think about it. Like we've always had performers and things like
Yeah,
that. but-
because I don't remember seeing this with Bush, Clinton. None of
Yeah,
them.
the Bush, Clinton. I mean, Obama. You know,
I
but
think
I don't
Obama might have been the start, but even then he didn't have nobody.
have nothing too crazy. But now
Nah.
it's like, bruh.
Like when he was in office, he had some rappers come up there to the White House to visit, like Pusha T and all.
Yeah, but they was coming to talk
Ross.
about like reform and
Ross
certain-
was a part of that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how his ankle monitor went off and shit like that. Like, so, you know, that's different because they were trying to push acts of like, you know, prison reform.
Right,
and
but
shit
like
that.
actually like being there performing. Yeah, I didn't see this with Clinton, Bush, none of that.
And like I said, like we didn't even see a lot of that with Obama, but it's crazy how like these past couple of years, hip hop has really infiltrated into the political space.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't think I would see this growing up. Because like you said, I mean, on some real shit, we come from the era of like our parents still didn't like rap music. Some like my aunt used to be like, turn that racket off.
Turn that racket off.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Like for real shit. You know, that's not real music. Turn that racket off. You know what I'm saying? I come from that era. You know, for real, for real. But now to see where rap has gone, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, turn that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Turn that loud ass music. You know. And now look at this shit. This shit is running political spaces.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they gotta tap in with hip hop. They gotta tap in what's cool. This is crazy, man. That's all. It's crazy.
Exploitation at its finest.
Yeah,
That's
true.
all I can really
It's
say.
true.
Niggas act like they really fuck with you like that. Trump don't really fuck with you niggas, man. That's all I can really say about that. But Snoop, terrible, man. Niggas was really killing him, dog. They was going
As
in
they
on his
should,
ass,
'cause
bro.
he's
They was
like-
going in on his ass.
How can you in the fuck Donald Trump video with the gun at Donald Trump, making it seem like you killing him?
Donald Trump laughing at this dude
Of course.
as we speak. Like, he really laughing at this dude. Like, bro, you was just...
Look at this Negro performing at my pre-inauguration. Look at this Negro. I love him.
Exactly what he's saying.
I love him.
Exactly what he's
He
saying.
hates me, but I love him.
That's why we can't really get upset with each other, argue with each other over none of this shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, what does it really mean? Anybody will align themselves with anything if it's within their well-being or their interests.
Yeah.
Whether it be $1 or $1 million, it don't matter. If it aligns with their interests, that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
If we don't need to be wasting each other's time arguing behind that shit, losing friendships behind none of this shit, it should just... As more time goes on, I am starting to believe that nothing is out of the realm of possibility. Nothing. Somebody that you think might not ever do something may do that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we are getting to that point.
Like, we really are, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
With anything.
Yeah, that is true.
You can't be surprised at nothing you see going forward.
Yeah, because it strikes you to be like, man, this person was
And I
probably
really
like this
think-
all along.
I really think it started for me like around that 2018-19 window. Like, speaking from an overall aspect, like when I really started to see things things really started being like, damn, bro, like around that time frame. Prior, like you said, we didn't really see this shit around the political circles. Like, everything was kind of like somewhat normal. The world has always been crazy. Let me not say the world has somewhat always been crazy, but like this happening around 06, 07, nah.
No, it's not happening.
Like, no. I think as more time goes on, you really just start to see how crazy motherfuckers will be. How wild you see shit happen. Like, even with sports, like some of the things that we thought we would never see, like LeBron signing with the Heat, Wade signing with the Heat, Barr signing with the Heat. Like, there's been stepping stones of seeing certain things like, yeah, that'll never happen. That'll never happen.
Even with shit on the internet, it's like, even on like some other shit. Like, I remember when, you know, seeing a dead body on the internet was like some, whoa, shit. You know, something on the internet, something's happened. You know, I remember when they used to have those fucking like Taliban videos where they would come in and cut the nigga head off and shit. Like, that was like, whoa, what the fuck? And now it's like, you go on your Twitter, you can see that every day. You can see somebody. You can see the most off the wall graphic. Like, no offense, like we was talking about porn. You could see porn, all that shit. You could be waking up 7 o'clock in the morning, wake up, scroll, seeing somebody getting their fucking head blown off, seeing the most wildest shit you could ever see in your life. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy, bro. It's crazy how wide open the world has become in all aspects to everything. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Nothing. Imagine the shit we might see 10 years from now.
I don't even want to imagine. I think because you could look on your phone right now and see some.
Who's to say a content creator might not be president one day? I think we may get to that point where a content creator may be the president one day. We done seen Donald Trump become president. Why not? Is it out the realm of possibility that a content creator may be president one day?
Who, like Mr. Beast?
Could be. You never know.
Yo, that's crazy.
Like, we're to the point now, we done seen some, I think probably since, 2018, we done seen some of the wildest shit.
Yeah.
Who's to say in 10 years, 15 years, or 20 years, a content creator may be president one day? I don't think that's out the possibility.
No, definitely not, but
I don't think that's out the possibility, bro. Like, we always said we might not see a black president. We saw a black president. Whoever thought that Donald Trump would be president? I don't think nobody ever thought Donald Trump would be president.
And if you think about it right now, when it comes to politics, who's next in line? Like on some
Exactly.
real shit. Like I don't
Anything is
really
possible.
yeah, anything is possible.
An actor could be president.
Yeah. Shit,
A
I mean Ronald
comedian.
Reagan was an actor.
Well, yeah,
he
true.
became president. So
A comedian. You never know.
mm.
But I think a content creator being the president might be the wildest shit ever, but it's not out the possibility.
he would have a strong campaign too, because he
Yup.
already knows the ins and outs of how to reach people.
Correct.
So he'd have a really good shot, or she would have a really good shot.
The world revolves around content
Mhm.
creation, somewhat.
Yeah, they'd definitely be able to like for them to galvanize an audience. They would be really.
And
good
we
at that.
starting to transition to a new generation. Like, you know, they say you got to be at least 35 to run for president. Like,
Yeah.
think about it. Somebody who's 40 is a millennial. So that when we start getting presidents who's 60, 70 years old, that's going to be like from around our generation.
Yeah.
Think about it. Their mindset is different.
Yeah. It'll be very open to a lot of new things.
Hmm.
You don't think so?
No, I agree.
Yeah, I'm saying
I'm just imagining it. It may happen in about 15, 20 years.
that would be. I mean, I like you said, I don't think it's out the realm. Like I said, we've had actors, we've had a fucking Donald Trump is literally just a rich celebrity, and this nigga became the president of the free world. So anything's possible. It's just wild to see if a nigga make it from a nigga being president from content creation. Like I said, he'd have a really strong campaign, but that's just wild to think.
Them niggas want Rock to run for president so bad
For what?
just because it look good. Optics.
Like Kanye West when he said to Gaga, what the fuck did she know about cameras?
What political beliefs would you have? How do you care about the economy? What is your plan to make sure that the average American can afford to be able to live? Shit like that. There's no way I would vote for you just because you a former actor or wrestler or none of that shit. A musician. Niggas have a place on this earth and a role on this earth for a reason. God created entertainers for a reason. God created cooks for a reason. God created architects for a reason. God created doctors for a reason. God created lawyers for a reason. Everybody has a role. Just because you may rub shoulders with a political person doesn't mean that maybe I should get into politics. No. Stay your ass away from that shit. That's the shit Malcolm X was talking about, bruh. And that's why he always said black people representation always be an athlete
entertainer.
or an entertainer or a comedian. White people, they don't do that shit. They have people who are 10 toes down into political beliefs and all this other shit. We don't need to be inserting athletes and entertainers and all this other shit into our political stances.
Yeah.
It blurs the lines. It fucks everything up.
I mean, but maybe there are some.
What if everybody was the same in the ecosystem? There would be no ecosystem.
I mean, yeah, I could see that from an extent, but there are some people who may, as far as, because here's the thing, it's about reach. So that's why they use these people to try to reach certain demographics, which honestly is kind of undermining the smartness of black people, because it's like, why do you think that you need fucking James Brown to convince me that I need to be a Republican or a Demo or whoever need to be a fucking Democrat? Like I shouldn't need them niggas to go and sway me on personal and social issues that are going on in my community.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But he has a voice. So the voice is the thing that people, I think it becomes the lines get blurred. Like you said, it becomes confusing because how it's always been presented. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's never been no person who's at the forefront who has like that political structure. Let's say, like I said, like, I don't know. Like,
They be using, just to get back on black people real quick.
Yeah.
They really be using what we hold close to us, sports, music, as
Culture.
a way to draw us in.
Yeah, tap in.
That's why you see Snoop, Nelly, and all them at the, why you think NFL players, NBA players go so hard around election time? I didn't really see that as a kid. I didn't really start seeing shit like that till about 2004 when the whole vote or die shit happened. You get what I'm saying? NFL be having commercials now when voting season come around. NFL players are talking about how it's important for it.
Voting, yeah.
So when you have a kid who look up to a Patrick Mahomes or a Lamar Jackson. Not saying Lamar Jackson has done these commercials, but NFL do have their commercials geared towards a lot of shit. When we was young, we didn't have that shit. It was just strictly football.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. As time goes on, who's to say what the fuck we might see?
Yeah, I mean,
Arnold Schwarzenegger became governor in California. That was one of the stepping stones of insert entertainment with politics.
Yeah, I think on the back for black people, like it gets a little blurry because it's like this is the only thing that they use. It's the only tactic that they use. It's not like they use anything else. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to trying to get the black vote, so I think that's where it gets skewed across as. You know what I'm saying? As far as that being the only way to get across the black people.
That's what I'm saying. With content creation, content creator being a president one day is like, I remember in 2016, if somebody said, oh, like, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a content creator. Huh? Like, you really have people who make like, that's not a laughable thing no more.
No, you make
content creator is a real thing. Being a social media manager is a real thing. So like, people be like, oh, I'm a social media creator for the Carolina Panthers, or I'm a content creator for the Washington Wizards. Like, that's a real job occupation now. You really have to go and apply for that job and have an interview for that job.
Yeah,
that's in 2015. That might have been a laughable thing. Oh, like, you a content creator, my nigga? That ain't no real job. No, these are real jobs now.
Yeah.
And as more time goes on, you're gonna see that transition into these motherfuckers gonna be the ones handling our real life dealings.
Yeah. Facts. Like I always said, like this generation and coming up, these are going to people that are going to be the people in the real world. These are the people who are going to be making decisions. These are the people who are going to be doing accounting. These are the people who are going to be running firms, law firms.
You really got to think about like the way that shit going. Like, that's what I'm saying. Everything doesn't need to cross paths. Everything got to have its separate fields for a reason.
Bruh, imagine if my accountant also was doing content creating. I'd be like, nigga, if you don't get your fucking ass in them fucking books, nigga.
Here's the thing, though. It also depends on the type of content he doing.
Yeah.
Because if you doing content that aligns with your profession, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But like, if it's on some goofy shit, it's like, nah, bro. Like,
yeah, dog.
We don't need to have this intertwined.
Yeah, look in my fucking book. Make sure my books is good, nigga. Like,
I don't give a fuck what you do, but this is the forefront.
Yeah.
And people really got to be honest about themselves. Like, I know for a fact I couldn't deep dive into politics. I don't care that much.
Man, speaking of...
And I'm not even going to I'm not going to lie about it. Like, it will come a point like, nah, this is becoming too much for me.
It's eventually going to come into, you're going to have to do some shit. You're going to have to do some shit you're not going to want to do, or you're going to have to do something for a cause you're not down for.
I think everybody knows, especially when they're a kid. You know when you're a kid and you always say, I want to be this when I grow up, but it could be multiple things.
Yeah.
I think when you really get into what you get into, if you strive for it, you think back as a kid and be like, oh, yeah, this is what I was created to do.
Yeah.
Like, I always said, like, I wanted to do something, like, with broadcasting. Like, I do that shit now.
Yeah.
But I think when I was born and as a kid growing up, like, you know how you always look at, like, people who was on, who might be on ESPN or, Fox. I remember when Taylor Wood, she posted a video when she was 12 recording herself, like, talking about sports.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people like that, I think they was born to do shit like that.
Yeah.
When you look at comedians, when they show, like, they old work, I think, like, you was created to do that shit. Yeah. Like, when God made Bernie Mac, he knew Bernie Mac was going to be a comedian.
It's like, even like, rappers,
Yeah, you just got a certain gift.
Yeah.
But that don't mean you're supposed to always do, like Kanye West. I think Kanye West was created specifically to make beats.
Yeah.
I don't think he was created to be a rapper. But he became that. Yeah. But I think his mind was, the way I see Kanye West now, I actually feel bad that I didn't catch it then. Because Kanye West was always, think about it when he first came out, niggas told him he couldn't be a rapper.
Yeah, he always was trying to define the odds every
And
time.
that's
Yeah.
why I look at myself now, and when I look at Kanye, I'm like, damn, why the fuck I didn't see that then?
Yeah,
You always couldn't tell this nigga what the fuck he couldn't do.
Yeah, he always had in his mind that shit, nigga. I'm gonna be the biggest. I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna fucking make beats.
I'm gonna make sneakers. I'm gonna make
Yeah,
clothes.
he always said that
He
shit.
always, whatever he say he gonna do, he do it.
Yeah.
I was just so caught up in just boxing him in as a producer and a rapper. Like, oh shit, why the fuck am I surprised? He always said I was going to do something.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Even when I was younger and I used to look at Kanye, I used to be like, okay, this dude, cause I was in the Complex magazine early, and he was always on the cover of them shits, and I was like, oh, this nigga be swagged up too, like, you know what I'm saying? And seeing seeing his kind of like growth in all areas has kind of been crazy as a fan, because I saw when he first came out, and you can kind of tell, like you said, like you could see his eras of his evolution of fashion,
Correct.
his eras and his evolution of music, his era and his evolution of sneakers.
That nigga say he was gonna run for president in 2024, bro. He didn't, but that just goes to show tapping into another fucking lane.
I mean, even with his clothing shit, like, bro, he got Yeezy by itself now.
Right.
Everything is $20. Shit is selling out. He's still making a good bit of money, and I ain't lying, I'm buying those bullies. The bullies ones, I'm getting them.
You just can't tell this nigga he can't do something.
Yeah,
That's
he's
just
gonna try.
all. He's always gonna tap into. But I think when you were created to do something. Some people were just created probably just to help somebody else work, whatever the case may be. But there was people specifically, like Michael Jackson was created to be a singer and entertainer.
Yeah, he was.
You don't have another one of those.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Even if,
But if Michael Jackson was to come, I'd be like, yeah, I'm running. No, Mike. Like Drake said on 4 p.m. in Calabasas, Pac never tried to sing like Mike. Mike never tried to rap like Pac. Those my dad's words to me when he told me how to make it in life. Like, Pac said it himself. He said, bro, I couldn't jump. I couldn't shoot a basketball.
yeah,
But I can rap. I can act. I can da-da-da-da-da. Like, yeah. Like, certain people were created to do certain things.
yeah,
And you need to stay in your proper lane.
yeah. I mean, I don't mind expansion, but if it,
I don't mind expansion, yeah.
but
So some people got to face reality.
yeah, and then if you expand in your realm, that's cool. But if you expand and going out your realm, then you really taking a risk on some shit that you kind of don't have to take a risk on. Like Kanye West, for instance. Since we're speaking on Kanye West, when Kanye West kind of made an alignment to Trump, that was kind of out the realm of Kanye West in a sense, because
In a sense, but it's also not surprising.
it's not surprising because how
Yeah.
much of a rebel this nigga is.
Yes.
But it's kind of because if you listen to your old music,
Right.
you would never get that sense
It
that
was a
Kanye,
180.
Yeah, you would never get the sense that Kanye would start aligning with niggas like Trump. So
Right. Especially when you say George Bush doesn't care about black people.
you know,
Right. He's always been that way. It's just like, like acting. Acting is hard as fuck. A lot of people can't act like Denzel Washington. That's a one of one.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? Will Smith, he's kind of like a unicorn. Will Smith he came out as a rapper, then he got full-fledged into acting. You get what I'm saying? Like he's kind of like a dual threat in a sense.
yeah,
Now, like you said, there's nothing wrong with expansion, but only if you're good at it.
yeah,
If you ain't good at it, bro, sometimes you gotta face reality. Like,
yeah.
everybody finds their thing. I think Joe Budden would have been a great rapper, but he didn't want to keep doing the things he needed to do to stay within that. And
Yeah.
he didn't want to compromise himself.
Yeah.
Joe has a great voice for broadcasting, so him being a full-fledged podcaster now makes sense.
And it
Because
was
Joe has a voice for it. And also, Joe did it early in his career. See, a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
But he had to pick a side at the time. Like, Kevin Lyles on the, hey, bro, listen, you can't be on the radio.
Yeah.
You know, your fans got too much. What you going to do? You either going to be on the radio or you going to rap. He chose to go to rap lane. Before he realized the rap wasn't for him, and then he got into podcasting and like, oh no, this is what I was supposed to do.
But with Joe Budden, he still was in a lane. He just expanded it because you still talking
Right.
about music.
You're still talking about right.
you're
He's
in
still
the-
somewhat got his
in the music space. You still have great relationships with people in the music business.
Right.
So, and that's one of your main topics on your podcast is music. So.
Right.
You didn't really, you stepped out of the rap lane, but you stepped into the podcast lane. But it's all within the lane of hip hop in a sense, because you're still.
It's
connected
just
to
a branch.
It's
off
just
the
a
tree.
branch off the tree. So, that transition for him wasn't hard at all.
It wasn't.
It's just him getting.
And I
his
always
footing,
kind
you
of
know
knew
what I'm saying?
Joe would be all right when he first got in the podcast. I'm like, bro, is Joe stick with this shit? Because he got an audience. And his audience did come from his rap fan. Joe would be all right. I always saw that with him because he just was a natural at it. He was a natural. And as long as he stuck with it, he was going to be where he was at today. And that's what he did. He stuck with that shit. Other people, they tried to do it, but it wasn't for you. It just wasn't for you. So that's how I look at it, man. I think with this whole, at the end of it, well, just to wrap this conversation up, I think people really just gotta again remember that these niggas ain't your saviors.
Yeah.
These niggas ain't your saviors, bro. You gotta keep these niggas where they're at. Keep them in their respective fields and only view them as that. View them as artists. View them as actors. View them as athletes. View them as cooks. Whatever the case may be, like. That's why we need to really go back to the days where you didn't discuss your political and religious beliefs. We need to get back to that. Like, you get fired for some shit like that on that type of level. That's where I'm at with it.
Hey, I can dig that.
Real shit. So, officially, Drake is suing UMG for defamation for Not Like Us, pushing this pedophile angle to, from his understanding, drive down his value, impact, potential contract dealings, whatever the case may be. I told y'all nigga this back in November.
Yeah.
So I guess now it's official, but again, more hoish activities, more Karen activities from Drake.
Womp womp.
I mean, it's just, he is single-handedly making Not Like Us what it is.
Yeah.
He don't really need no streams to really boost that shit, to be honest.
He just can't believe he lost. He just like, damn, something had to happen.
Ego really fucked him up.
Yeah, something. I mean, he underestimated him. Like we spoke about this. He underestimated him. He came out and it was like every single man. When you go back and think about it,
Billboard even got an article saying Drake suing UMG is not hip hop.
Yeah, I mean, bro. But he just not like if you think about it, he just put on a master class performance with every single song from Euphoria to 616 to Meet the Grams. Not like he put on a masterful class, and I just don't think that Drake really he just can't believe that this nigga beat him that bad. Like it's like I can understand if it was a battle and you lost, but like, you got your ass cut, and this makes it even worse, And like it's not hip hop, bro. Who sues defamation for a fucking rap battle, nigga?
That you engaged in.
Yes, and rap battle is the defamation, nigga. That's what a rap battle is.
And Taylor Made Freestyle said, when he was talking, like, when he's speaking from Pop's perspective, talk about him like a young girl was heard it on Budden Podcast must be true. Like, you gave him the gun.
And now you mad
he gave the nigga the gun, and you mad he turned around, took your formula, made a bop. And now that bop is it's no different from Back to Back, my nigga. Yeah. You was slinging dirt too. You called this man a fucking abuser. Yeah. Said his best homie was sleeping with his wife. His kid's not his. Yeah. What if Kendrick would have filed a defamation lawsuit? It would be the same shit. Like, this shit not hip hop. You can't engage in a battle and call foul. Point blank, period.
Yeah. And I know this
nigga said in December this wasn't a defamation suit, bruh. Yeah. Here we have it, full-fledged.
This for the betterment of the music industry.
Better for independent artists.
He's trying to,
Man, stop it, bro. Stop it.
It's for selfish reasons, man. The nigga lost. He trying to figure out a way how to. His main, it's starting to seem like his main thing is to make sure this shit don't get performed at the Super Bowl. But it's either gonna get performed at the Super Bowl or the Grammys, nigga. Either way it go, the song getting performed. You can't stop it. If you would have just shut the fuck up and just took the L and then, came out with another song. Because here's the thing with Drake. When Like That came out, he had options. He had choices he could make. He could either I'm going to, let the shit slide. I ain't going to say nothing about it. I don't care about that shit. I'm too busy being Drake. B, I could come back with a banger and throw little slick shots here and there like I typically do. Like, you could be on your Hove shit, you know what I'm saying? Throw a little subliminal here, throw a little subliminal there. On a banger, though, you know what I'm saying? Something that's going to rock the club, and you got little shots here and there. Now, that could have either kept going like that, like how y'all been going, or that could have been a precursor of what option C was. Which is you just go ahead, you just go full force, because it could have easily went full force if you throw a little slick shots in there, or it could just kind of stop right there and kind of just be at a medium at that point. But After the Like That verse, you jumped out. And once you jump out, you put your hat in the ring, and this is what happens when you put your hat in the ring.
It's just nasty word. Both niggas was slinging allegations.
Yeah, it both-
nasty allegation. And I get it. Pedophile is way worse than, being an abuser. But it's still both bad. It's in the same boat. Nobody wants to be labeled. But you gave him the ammo.
Yeah.
You gave him the ammo. You told him to do it on Tailor Made Freestyle. That's the biggest factor in here, and that's the big joker here. And I don't understand why niggas is ignoring that key factor here. Like, that was the big joker in this, that Tailor Made Freestyle, which I actually liked. But it was kind of like you was being B-Rabbit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, telling, what you gonna say? From the trailer park type shit, da-da-da-da. Like, you took that angle. You get what I'm saying? Now you mad because he took your formula, which is make a bop record, and he used it against you. And it worked. And at the end of the day, you just came up on the short end of the stick. With more and more of these type of actions, you make Not Like Us what it is. You make Not Like Us what it is.
He's like, he completely underestimated what the fuck is going on. He underestimated a lot of things on both sides. He underestimated, whether if it's true, he underestimated UMG. He underestimated Kendrick. He underestimated the power.
And why would UMG be conspiring against you?
It really don't. If that shit really, that would fuck up their,
nigga.
that would
You're
fuck
not
up their
bigger
bottom
than the
line.
program.
You're not, and that fucks up their bottom line because at the end of the day, it's still gonna make some money off you.
He has no case.
Yeah,
niggas really up here was trying to really. Niggas is funny. They was really trying to break down defamation. Oh, saying this specific and this. Stop it. It's all whole shit. It's all weak shit. He has no case. This shit will get thrown out. It will get thrown out.
And then there was like, it's so obvious because, with the YouTubers, they did the little block shit to, but it's like, dog, I'm pretty sure if you wanted to do that, you could have had done that.
And niggas was saying that, niggas was trying to play the lawyer. The lawyer who be like talking on certain cases and shit like, oh, y'all gonna listen to a TikTok lawyer? Nigga, everybody has a social media platform. That's number one. Number two, now all of a sudden y'all want to play games with, oh, well, it said that UMG niggas said before that shit came out, niggas said that they had reached an agreement. They didn't reach no fucking agreement, bruh. They didn't reach no financial agreement. If they did, it would have been said in the UMG held their stance, meaning that they stood firm on their claim, which is like, nah, bruh, like, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
So he filed it, and then he dropped it.
To file this.
You get what I'm saying? Like, no, he ended up dropping this case, and then he turned, because remember this shit happened in span of 2 days.
Yeah.
The case that he had back then, he dropped against it, and UMG stood firm on their, their stance. The next day, he filed a defamation lawsuit.
Yeah.
Because remember, all this shit happened within like 48 hours.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So when he dropped his case that he filed then, niggas was like, oh yeah, UMG folded.
They gave him the money.
They gave him the money because niggas was saying he's gonna get a bag. Maul was saying he was gonna get a bag and all this other shit. Then he turned around and filed a defamation case. So why the fuck would UMG pay this man and then just for him to turn around and file a No, bro.
He didn't get what he was asking for.
Come on, bro. Stop it.
Yeah. That don't make no sense. We gonna pay you, then you gonna let you turn around and sue us?
No.
That don't make no sense. That's dumb.
That doesn't make sense. These niggas is so caught up in the fandom, bruh. I got called a K-bot. I got called a K-bot on Twitter.
God damn. Them boy call you a K-bot.
The internet is a wild, funny place, bro.
Funny.
Not knowing that I fuck with that nigga Drake music more than Kendrick. I like both of them, but I like Drake's music more. That's not no secret.
Yeah.
But I fuck with both of them. But yes, I am more of a fan of Drake's music than Kendrick.
Yeah, but for you to be a fan of Drake and know, like, hey, this is
just some whole shit.
Yeah.
Bro. I mean, it is what it is. Not hard to say. And he just keeps bringing more. I think this is also, what do you say to people who say this may be a play for him to try to get Not Like Us? First of all, I don't think people understand how long a Super Bowl performance. It's like 13 minutes. You don't usually play your full records in a performance like that.
But he could play the first part.
15 seconds, 30 seconds. I would assume Kendrick would have gave no longer than 45 seconds to Not Like Us.
Yeah, it all depends. And it all
depends on what part that he's going to introduce.
That's what I'm saying.
It don't necessarily got to be the very beginning. It could be,
just the hook.
the hook or whatever.
Yeah.
He could even just let that beat play. and just let the chorus rock out.
Yeah.
They're not like he don't really gotta rap the other part.
Yeah, it depends how he want to do it.
I think he's gonna give it at least 15, 30 seconds though.
Yeah,
of that song getting played.
Kendrick Lamar got so many other bangers. And
He might not even say the word.
My whole thing is, even if he does do it, like there's nothing you can do
about
about
it.
it.
It is
There's
what it
nothing
is,
you can
bro.
do about it, bro. It's already there.
He's gonna perform.
Kids know the song. Like everybody know the song, bro. It don't
Bro,
even.
we've heard way worse in battles.
Yeah.
This is what really bothers me. We've heard way worse in fucking battles. This is light.
It's very light.
I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what anybody try to dress it up. I was listening to Maul. Maul said like Maul has cause girls like Maul has continued to not affect that he's being biased with Drake. He's like, bro, I came in here and said I didn't like slime you out with him and SZA, but in terms of this battle, yeah, I'm riding with my man. Like that's what it. Yes, I'm over here. This is a battle. You got to pick a side. But like, nah, bro, like that's fine. But call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
Maul said with a straight face, and I don't believe him. He said with a straight face, if Kendrick Lamar filed a defamation suit, he would be okay with it if there was something violated in his contract.
But my whole
Nigga, please. Maul would have been saying all types of, this ain't hip hop.
Yeah.
Get this nigga out of here. Oh my God. This nigga Drake taking victory. He can never do this. He can never do this again. He did it with Cole.
yeah.
When Cole pulled out that battle, he was on Cole's head. You mean
Yeah.
to tell me if Drake won this battle convincingly
Yeah.
and Kendrick Lamar came out and filed a defamation suit, Maul would say this is not hip hop.
Yeah.
This is out of here. Get this nigga out. Maul would have been saying all of that shit. So I'm not rolling, bro. I'm not rolling.
Man, and then when he
This
keeps
nigga standing 10 toes down in this whole defamation case.
I guess he can't. I don't know.
I cannot believe that
Just
shit.
can't buy that loyalty. I don't know. But my whole thing with Maul is what would constitute something being in that contract that would be tailored to this? Because what does he have in his contract that anytime like he can't get into any type of beef or battle with anybody on UMG, like is that in the contract? Like, so I don't get it.
Bro, listen.
I don't
both of
get
y'all niggas and I love UMG's response. Let me see if I can find that shit.
I don't understand that. Like, what would be in his contract? What would be violation in this contract?
In response to Drake's lawsuit, not only are these claims untrue, but the notion that we would seek to harm one reputation of any artist, let alone Drake, is illogical. They said this back in November, by the way.
Yeah.
We have invested massively in his music, and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historic commercial and personal financial success, said UMG spokesperson. They added, throughout his career, Drake has intentionally, in bold, and successfully, in bold, used UMG to distribute his music and poetry to engage in conventionally outrageous back and forth rap battles to express his feelings about other artists. All fucking facts.
Yeah. Cause ain't nobody.
This is a worse loss than Pusha T.
Yeah, cause ain't
And
nobody.
that was pretty bad because he didn't respond.
Yeah.
But this takes a cake right here, bro. Every single time he does shit like this, he makes not like a. Kendrick hasn't had to do anything. You're doing the work for him.
He's just gonna be silent, go up there, accept his awards, go on through. But with Drake, it's like they said, you have used us to get out your beefs for many years through many people. You know what I'm saying?
Play internet games.
Play internet, like, you know what I'm saying? You're not this ain't the first, rodeo for you, whether it be Pusha T, Meek Mill, fucking, I mean, this nigga has beef with pretty much rappers, athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's all type of shit. Like, you have used them as the vehicle to push out a bunch of shit against other people. So you can't be mad now, bro. You can't be mad because the system ain't working for you like how it used to do, nigga.
Correct.
That's your fault, nigga. You should have put out something that. Then that's what I'm saying. The nigga, he can't believe he lost like this. He cannot believe this nigga Kendrick, because the nigga really can't. This shit is funny because like he really just was. He was kind of toying with this nigga, kind of just playing with this nigga. He knew he had you in the back pocket the whole time, and you was so arrogant enough that you didn't even pay attention to what the fuck was going on. The nigga been saying everything in front of you, and you still, and then you try to come with the whole like the tailor-made freestyle and shit. It's like, nigga, and then you just gave him that extra ammo. Then you gonna say, oh man, we gave this nigga the information on the Heart Part 5. Like, nigga, like, what are you talking about? Then you go and sue. That don't make sense. How you gonna sue a nigga? You gave me the information, quote unquote. But you gonna sue me. But you gave me the information. Man.
Nasty word.
That's
bro.
like, bro, I ain't gonna
Lowest
lie.
of lows.
That's nasty.
Lowest of lows, man. Do whatever you gotta do, bro. Like I said back then, people fight they labels every day. That's not the beef. When you try to highlight it and make it about this, because niggas trying to say, oh, it's not about Kendrick is not getting sued. It don't matter. It's about not like us. Y'all want to play these technicality games. Stop it. I love Diplomatic Community too. I love 4 p.m. in Calabasas too. I love 5 a.m. in Toronto too. But a spade is spade. The nigga doing whole shit. You can't engage in a battle and call foul. Point blank, period. And this is why he's getting painted in the light that he is. For this shit right here. Music aside, rap aside, I still view Drake as one of the top rappers. That's for me. But aside the person, nah, you can't do shit like this, bro.
And then in the lawsuit, there was like, the whole when his spot got hit up and shit like that. They was trying to say in the lawsuit that Not Like Us was the reason because when they used the cover art that showed his house. I'm like, man,
bro, your house has been in Forbes magazine, been on whatever digest. You've even posted about your house getting built around 2018, 17. Yeah. Like, come on, bro, stop it, man. All this shit is just weak. It doesn't make any sense. And at the end of the day, my nigga, Not Like Us continues to get the streams, get the boost, and also just notoriety-wise, get the acclaim that it gets. Because you're basically giving it its meaning.
You're giving it like, bro, I've never seen one song cripple a nigga this bad.
Nah.
You typically
Back to Back didn't even do this to Meek.
Yeah, typically, and Meek bounced back with some better music. That's actually crazy.
Meek didn't even react this way, bro.
Yeah. And they was killing Meek. And Meek,
this is a way worse loss than Pusha T, bro. Way worse.
And Pusha T exposed you had a kid. This is way worse than that.
Way worse. And the blackface shit.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But this shit here is just, oh my God, this shit is
giving
egregious.
it more power,
more power.
Yeah, because it's going to keep growing. And it's going, like you said, the Super Bowl is in like 21 days.
Something like that, yeah.
The Grammys is February 2nd. I typically don't watch the Grammys and shit. I typically don't care, but I'm going to watch this one. Because I want to see what's going on. And Kendrick's going to win one for Not Like Us. And he might win one for Like That.
Yeah, for rap performance.
So, bro, it's just...
He's going to get a few of them. I say his minimum is at least 2.
Yeah, 2
for
at
sure.
least. And for sure... Not Like Us is going to win one of those 2. Mm-hmm. It's going to be once it wins the Grammy, it's officially the greatest diss song of all time.
I think it was that even without it.
Nah, I think the Grammy.
I think the greatest diss ever is still Hit 'Em Up, but it's top 3 now.
A Grammy for a diss song, we ain't never seen this shit before.
No,
I'm talking about a flat out diss, not a sneak diss, not a little here and there, a flat out diss record on a nigga. Mm-hmm. That's like if fucking Ether. It's like if Ether won a Grammy.
Oh my God, yeah, that's kind of crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, we seen history. History is being made, and Drake is definitely on the wrong side of history.
Definitely, because again, he just keeps giving it more and more steam, giving it more and more steam. Like, my nigga, let it the fuck go. Like, it's over.
And like, yo, you need to
take your ball, go home.
Yeah, you need to do what Hove do. What Hove did after his shit. Like, bro, after his battle with Nas, Hove. I never really remember Hove going fully at a nigga after that. I feel like it was all subliminals after that.
Yeah.
I don't remember Hove
doing a little funny shit, dropping on his release.
Yeah, I don't remember Hove as far as even another rapper, him really getting. The craziest thing I think was the most flat out disrespect I seen Hove give to a nigga. It wasn't even a rapper. It was fucking Deshaun Stevenson, bruh. After the fucking after the Nas beef,
yeah.
I think that's the only person who I've heard him just straight up just like go in and like violate.
Yeah.
Everybody else just get the slick shots.
Yeah.
You need to do what Hove did. You know what I'm saying? You need to do that. Just stick to being subliminal. Like I said, you could have made a banger and threw in a little bit subliminals and you would have been fine. But, you know, you try to go toe to toe and, you know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, man, it is what it is, man. At this point, just take your L, go home, man. That's really all there is to say, bro. Yeah. Take your L and go home. And, bro, just let it be done. Let it be done. Because this shit right here is just, it's ridiculous. It's insane. Doesn't make any sense. And niggas got to stop making excuses for just call a spade a spade. Whole shit is whole shit.
Yeah, and the wave's not going to stop because niggas still got tours. Nigga might drop another album.
Yeah.
This shit ain't going to stop. You're going to have to live within this shit, bro.
And GNX is still getting better and better with each listen, bro. That shit, like I said, then it was a classic. I knew it was a classic when I first heard it. So what's up with this nigga who went viral and killed himself?
Oh, the what call this nigga?
The nasty nigga.
The gooner.
They changing the word of goon now.
Yeah, bro. Niggas is gooners.
So this nigga pulled up in the drive-thru naked, of course, and the girl caught him on camera, and then allegedly, not allegedly, because he dead, he killed himself after.
Yeah.
He couldn't live with the shame.
And the internet is officially
using him as a meme.
Yes.
He got kids too, right?
Yeah, the man was married.
That's that nigga legacy, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You going out as a gooner.
His kids can't really get no jokes off for the rest of their life.
Boy, shut the fuck up, nigga. Your daddy killed himself. Like, dog, that's crazy.
Your dad killed himself because he was a creep.
Yeah. You can't get it. You gotta stay quiet in them cafeterias. But dog, they using this nigga as a meme so crazy, bro. Like, you wouldn't even think this nigga life was lost. Like, the way they using this nigga, bro, is insane.
They using him to reverse now. Like, I seen him with the Cardi B video with her, her areola showing, and then they putting him over, reversing the car back. So it's some nasty work, bro.
Hey, man.
I don't have no sympathy for dude.
I don't got no sympathy neither, because, nigga, why the fuck you riding around with your no fucking pants on, nigga? It's not even comfortable, bro.
That's just weirdo shit, my nigga.
And you in a Challenger, bro. You on leather seats. Ass out.
Nasty work, bro.
You nasty, boy. You fucking nasty. Hey, man, I feel sorry for his family, but shit, I don't know, man. Society is, like I said, bro, degeneracy in society is very open now. You know what I'm saying? There was a point in time where you hid shit and you wouldn't let people know everything about your sexual escapades.
Let me say this. This might be a positive because get these niggas up out of here.
That's true.
The shame was too much for that nigga that he had to kill himself. And I don't wish death on nobody, but ain't no telling what that nigga would have been doing had that shit been okay.
Yeah.
He couldn't live with that shit and he killed himself. That might be a plus for society, bro.
You never know. We could have got one.
This may be an outlet to some positivity going forward for weirdos.
Yeah.
Not being able to live with the slander that you was getting on the internet. Yeah, nigga, because if he wasn't gonna get up out of here, somebody else might have got him up out of here. Like, just being honest.
But I mean, you think if he didn't kill himself, you don't think that shit would have went past him within a week? I don't know. He gone now. Yeah. But I'm saying it's a positive. Yeah, I mean, it's a
positive for society. We got to get these weirdos out of here, man. We got kids around here, man.
That is true. You can't just be out here with no fucking pants on, just driving around the city, nigga. Like, I feel you on that because, back in the day, them niggas used to be able to blend in with society, be able to hide. But now, since it's freer now,
right?
Motherfuckers feel like they can, they can spread themselves and open up. And when you open up, that's when people start. Nah, nigga, you're nasty.
You're nasty. And now this is the legacy you left for your kids.
But that's the internet in general, man. On just on the grand scheme.
The internet is not fake.
Yeah, it's real.
This shit is real. Your what you put out is your face value.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so if you present yourself as a weirdo and people see you in real life, they're inclined to believe that you're a weirdo in real life. That's to say the internet is not fake. Social media is not fake. Mm-hmm. Niggas be saying, oh, you don't know these people. Yeah, granted, I don't know them in real life. But what you put out there, that's the perception of you.
Yeah.
That's the perception. I don't give a fuck what type of person he might have been to his mama, his daddy, his wife, and his kids. But when you play around on the internet, that's the perception people have of you.
I just don't get why you would.
especially when you playing around with serious shit
Yeah, like, bruh.
like that. Come on, bro. So yeah, I'm inclined to believe that's how he was moving in real life.
That's and yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, this nigga could have been on some whole other shit, and we ain't know
We
about
don't know about it, right?
And this was just the way how he get caught up first. You know, who's to say these men get caught up, now he get caught for a decent exposure. Now they done open up investigation and he on some whole other shit.
All right. That's just like that battle rapper, Tech Nine.
Yeah,
He was about to face a case for like some child molestation. Or some
yeah,
shit.
and this nigga died.
This nigga killed himself.
He killed himself.
This nigga killed himself. I thought something else happened to him. Nah, this nigga was facing a trial coming up for child molestation, bro.
Yeah,
and he killed himself.
mm-hmm.
Hey, good riddance.
Yeah, get him out of here. One less person we got to worry about.
One less person we got to worry about. So, like I said, on the flip side, this a plus. This is a positive for society. Get these weirdo niggas the fuck up out of here, bro. We don't got time for no shit like that.
Yeah, because I was like, bro, why? Like, why? Why would you why would you do that? And like he had been doing that before, and that's when the lady finally recorded the nigga. That wasn't his first time doing.
Oh, that wasn't his first time?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think that was bro first time doing no weirdo ass shit. And people trying to be like, oh, blame porn and things like that. I'm like, that's a grown man.
That's a grown ass man.
That's a grown man. I don't want to hear none of that shit. That's a grown man. And people be like blaming shit for people's deviancy. No, nigga.
Yeah.
Some of these niggas is just like that.
They're just straight up nasty.
They're just
niggas,
nasty.
weirdos.
Because there's some people, like I said, degenerates. You know what I'm saying? Because, nigga, watching porn ain't never made me want to go do no degenerate ass shit. It ain't never made me want to go hop out there and, you know, jack off in front of women or no crazy shit. Like, no, nigga, stop blaming other shit, nigga. It's these niggas, they're chemically imbalanced. Yeah. This is not helping them,
not right
but they are chemically imbalanced.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. That's nasty though. Get them boy out of here.
You know, I ain't got no more. On that. So some playoff football happened. On Saturday, we had Texans versus Chiefs. Chiefs came out victorious, I think 23-12 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the Lions lost to the Commanders, which was the shocker because Commanders built the ass, man. And I just gotta say right now, salute to Jaden Daniels. Hey, brother, I was wrong. I don't have no problem admitting I was wrong. I did not think that you would be the quarterback that you are, especially didn't see you going to an NFC Championship game in your rookie year, which hasn't been done a lot of times. Mark Sanchez did it in 2009. Joe Flacco did it in 2008. I think he's the third quarterback to reach to a conference championship game his rookie year. Outstanding performance this year from this guy, man. The Commanders won that game 45-31.
Yeah, man.
Hung 45 on the Lions. Yeah. I just got no words. Salute to him. Jared Goff laid a fucking dud. Jared Goff had 4 interceptions, 3 crucial ones. 3 picks, 1 fumble.
The crucial one was that one, like I want to say either in the end of the third or the beginning of the fourth.
No, he threw a pick 6 in like the second
quarter.
Hey man, nasty work, bro. Nasty work. Yeah, he had a pick 6. In the second quarter, yep.
Dog, but McDaniels was lighting their ass up, and it was like in the first half
they couldn't cover shit.
Them niggas. He was cooking them niggas the first half.
He had 299, 2 TDs. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Jared Goff, he shit the bed, bro.
Oh yeah, he was.
So now the Lions will be in the conference championship for the first time since 1991.
Yeah, the Commanders. You mean
Commanders.
Yeah.
Commanders, 1991.
The year I was born. God
yeah,
damn.
I was born. I was like 6 months old, some shit like that.
30.
Jordan only had 1 ring at the time. Last time they was in a conference championship game. That's crazy. So yeah, and the Texans, they lost to the Chiefs, which I'm not surprised. Yeah. I thought Chiefs would have scored more, but the Texans defense actually showed up in that game. They had a pretty good game.
But I ain't gonna lie, they had CJ Stroud running for his life, man.
Yeah, they did. They also was letting the top loose on Patrick Mahomes too. So the conference championship will either be between the Chiefs and Ravens or Chiefs and Bills. And then the conference championship will either be between the Commanders and Rams or Commanders and Eagles. So
if we get if it's an Eagles, Redskins, that's going to go crazy.
Commanders.
My bad. Commanders, Eagles, Commanders, NFC championship. It's going to divide a lot of households.
Yeah, that's a rivalry. That's a rivalry.
That's a real
division rivalry for a conference championship.
Ooh, it's going down.
Yeah, that's gonna go crazy, bro.
And then if we get another, either one, whether it be Pat Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson, Pat Mahomes versus Josh
Oh
Allen.
yeah, that's gonna be a draw regardless.
Either way, that's gonna go crazy.
That's gonna be a draw regardless.
That's gonna be it's gonna be a good game. I'm expecting from the Bills and the Bills and the Ravens. I'm expecting a great game.
Great game.
Yeah, I think whoever wins,
I think whoever wins that game wins the Super Bowl.
Man, you're not fucking. You don't believe in Kansas City? You don't think they'll?
No. I think whoever wins the Bills and Chiefs game. Whoever wins the Ravens and Bills game wins the Super Bowl.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
But there's like certain matchups I don't mind seeing
Yeah.
Like if it's a Chiefs Commanders, that's gonna be crazy to see just like the young gun going against Pat's in his prime, so it's like that's gonna be crazy to watch. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want to see the Eagles in the Super Bowl. That shit's gonna be boring. I'm sorry.
You think so?
Boring. Eagles are boring. They're good.
Man, the Eagles and Chiefs Super Bowl was pretty good. Pat came back in that one. All his Super Bowls he won, he came back.
Yeah.
From some type of deficit. Mm-hmm. Whether it be 10 points, 7 in the fourth, whatever.
I want to see electricity. I want to see shootout. I want to see gunslinger type shit.
If the Commanders reach the Super Bowl, that'd be fucking insane.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The Commanders.
Then imagine if he win that bitch. Winning the Super Bowl as a rookie?
Has that ever happened?
Never been done.
I think the only time that ever happened in sports, period.
Like he overexceeded expectations for real.
I think the only time that ever happened in sports, period, I think was maybe Magic
Johnson. I think so.
That was the only time. That would be insane, bro. And to do it in football, that's even tougher.
Hell yeah.
That's way tougher.
Like I said, he shut me the fuck up. I got nothing to say.
Yeah, he shut me down too. So, shock, because I thought Detroit was going to win that shit. But, man, he came through on one. He got them niggas up out of there, boy. He got them niggas up out of there.
45 points, bro.
Hey, it would be crazy to see a Ravens Commanders Super Bowl.
That'd be crazy for
That would be crazy.
Niggas itching for that one because that'd be the Culture Bowl.
Yeah. DC versus Baltimore.
DC versus Baltimore, 2 black QBs.
Oh God. Yeah. That's what niggas want. That's what niggas are dreaming for right now, bro.
Them niggas don't want to see Josh Allen reach no Super Bowl, bro. Niggas is making all type of prayer circles, bro. They making all type of prayer circles for Lamar to win that bitch today.
Hey, I got
real talk.
That's gonna be a good one though, man.
Yeah. So we definitely gonna wait and see on that one. So yeah, man. It's been that was definitely a shocker, bro. I did not see the Commanders coming out, but I did say it was gonna be a toss up because my man's asked me. He was like, "Who you got winning the Lions Commanders game?" I saying honestly, bro, I think it's a toss up. I'm gonna stop going against the Commanders. That's what I said in the text, and sure enough, they got it done.
Man,
they got that shit done.
Bro, he was
poised.
Boy, he was cooking that first half, bro. The receivers was on one, like they had it clicking, man. And then them niggas funny because after they beat them, boy, everybody on the locker room had put on buffs and shit. Like
KD was out there too.
Yeah, he was out there. Hey, that's one thing I do like about football when it comes to like when they beat a nigga and they show a nigga what time. Like basketball don't really do that no more like they used to. Like football niggas, once they beat on somebody and they in the locker room, they're gonna get disrespectful.
Yeah,
I like that.
And then this Rams-Eagles game ain't no gimme for the Eagles. Eagles better not fuck around.
Nah, the Rams.
Better not fuck around, bro. This could be a Rams and Commanders NFC Championship game. And the Rams would be hosting that shit. That'd be crazy.
But I think if it's the Rams and the Commanders, I'm going to go with the Commanders. I'm going to roll.
I think the Commanders can win that.
If it's the
Eagles and the Commanders can still win that.
That can still be.
They can very much go into Philly and win that game, bro.
I'm going to lean more on the Eagles just far as but I ain't gonna lie, but man, that offense is clicking for the Commanders. That's going to be that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough for the Eagles.
And
now.
Also, let me speak on this because everybody was so up in arms about the Rams and Vikings game, right?
Yeah.
Talking about, the game's going to be in Arizona. That's home field advantage for the Vikings. They showed all these Vikings fans in Arizona for the game. They got their head fucking smashed. Smashed in. I mean, Rams literally fucked the Vikings up. Yeah. So this is why I don't want them to talk. Because when they was talking all that shit about how, whoever has the best record should have the home field advantage. Stop doing the division winners have the home playoff. No, win your division. Yeah. It's not going to be every year you have 3 teams from a division win 14 games, 12 games. That's not. That's an outlier.
Yeah.
The Rams went down to fucking Arizona and handled business. Period. Period. Sam Darnold was seeing ghosts again.
Yeah.
You seeing ghosts
He
again.
got fucked up.
Got fucked up, bro. So I don't want to hear that. But so again, salute to Jaden Daniels and the Commanders for handling business. And you know, the AFC Championship game and NFC Championship game, I think either whoever gets to it, it'll be a good game regardless.
Yeah, I like the way this shit set out. Like you said, whether if it's Rams, Commanders, Eagles, Commanders, like either way it goes, I think it's gonna be a really good game for both sides. You know, what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Then the Chiefs. I mean, either one would be a draw.
Yeah, I just want to see the shootout, man. I just want to see a good old fashioned shootout. Niggas hanging 30 plus. That's how I want like that AFC championship that AFC championship game with Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen. I want to see shit like that.
Yeah, come down to like that was the divisional.
That was divisional.
The,
that was
the year before there was the AFC championship, but the Chiefs won like 37-20. But the divisional next year that was the classic.
Yeah, that's classic, bro.
But either quarterback it's like between Josh and Lamar. This is both their biggest game of their career so far.
Yeah, this like I said, this will be a legacy game for one. But
here's the thing though, either if both of them show out, like I said before, if we get like that Bengals Ravens game we had early in the year, you can't really slander either quarterback. Somebody got to lose. Somebody has to lose.
Yeah,
it just depends on who goes out.
Man, that Derrick Henry edition, man, that was key, man.
But you know, so crazy. The fucking Bills can run that ball too.
Yeah,
James Cook ain't no slouch.
Yeah,
but I think it'll be a good game. It'll be a good game.
I mean, damn, bro. See the Commanders. See the Cowboys. What happened? The Commanders went and fired their racist staff and got the nigga up out of there, and boom, blessings and good fortune.
Blessings and good fortune.
Y'all niggas Jerry's still running that shit and fucking everything up. You see what happens, man, when you this was addition by subtraction for the Commanders, and these niggas is reaping the rewards of this shit. The Cowboys could do the same. Like, bro, this nigga made it to the NFC Championship before Dak.
That shit is crazy. Who you think gonna take that job?
Nobody. That is not a job to take. That's not a job.
We don't want to deal with Jerry's shit, man.
At this point, nigga, you might as well fucking coach the team. Because any coach that comes there, they can't beat themselves.
So you'll see Dion going there. Dion is. I've learned with Dion, nothing is out the realm of possibility with him neither. He can talk all that shit about what he doing in Boulder.
He'll bounce.
He'll bounce.
Yeah, if the situation is right,
he'll. Situation is right. Yeah, he'll.
Because I don't think it's gonna be anything of him getting because the Cowboys, unless they do something crazy trading, for the draft, they're not positioned to get Shador. Shador gonna be off the board within like the first 3 picks. So
correct.
It's not unless they do something crazy, but I don't know, bro. That's not a job to take. Like. It's a high pro like Troy Aikman be roasting these niggas. Troy Aikman be killing these niggas. He was like, bruh, it's a high profile job, but that's not the job. Like, you don't want that job, basically.
Right.
That's not gonna be your job. That's Jerry's gonna run that show. Jerry's gonna pick the staff. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause at the end of the day, the owners need to stay right here. And the coach needs to have the locker room, the team. All you need to do is figure out how much money it's gonna take for me to run this team successfully, get the players I need, get the staff I need, get everything to accommodate the players to make sure that, we're in the best position to win.
Right.
But Jerry doesn't even like to pay niggas. Like,
Jerry just has too much control, man. He need to sit back.
You need to get the fuck out of there, bro. You need to.
Owners don't need to be involved with football decisions.
No, all they need to do is cut the fucking check.
That's it. That's all they need to do, bro.
Yeah.
So we definitely gonna see, man. Yeah, man. So that's pretty much all I got, man. You got anything else?
Nah, I did see. I see that Cam and Mace, of course, had their response.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
That's same shit from 10 years ago.
Yeah, and
same exact shit. I don't really got too much burn for that shit, man. Yeah. I don't want to see. I just want to see niggas be cool. That's pretty much all I got.
Yeah, y'all boy almost.
I'm kind of burnt out on that shit.
Yeah, y'all boy almost 50, man.
Yeah, niggas is almost 50 for real.
Got more years behind you. I mean, got more years.
Yeah,
behind
man.
You
Just pack that whole shit up, man. Because it's nothing but negativity, really.
Yeah.
I just want to hear some good shit from it. Like, I'm not even saying niggas got to make music, but just be cool again.
Yeah.
That's it. That's pretty much all I got, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, shout out to all the listening supporters. Continuing to tap in. Y'all be safe out here. If we do happen to get some snow, please stay safe out here. Don't be driving reckless. Shit, depending on how that shit is, that's gonna determine if I'm gonna go to work or not. To be honest.
Yeah,
I might tell him, hey, y'all, you ain't gonna see me. I just don't feel like dealing with that road shit.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? But if it's like some light flurry shit, I'll be up in there.
yeah, because that road
Yeah,
shit
that
can get
shit.
tricky, man.
Yeah, that road shit get tricky. But either than that, I'll be up in there doing my thing per usual. But other than that, man, y'all just be cool out here, be safe. Also, shout out to Redman too, man. Also Method Man had beat his daughter's ex-boyfriend's ass. You saw that?
Yeah, I saw that. That's definitely one of them situations where
That's crazy, bro.
he ran.
Sometimes it don't be worth it, but it might have been worth it.
Yeah, you know, something he might have said something disrespectful,
Might-
something
yeah.
disrespectful, and
Shit,
he just
might have put hands on him. I don't know.
and then he finally caught this nigga.
Yeah, but shout out to Redman because I saw something recently where he was he been sober for some years now. He gave up he's been practicing abstinence too from sex. Like he said, how he's talking about it's nothing for him to go without sex now. It's nothing for him to go without, porn and all this shit now. Like, good to see him in a good light, man. Definitely. Shout out to Redman for that.
Yeah, and it's like, man, you know, everybody got the natural urge as humans to, of course, want sex.
Yeah,
or want
fleshly
drugs.
desires.
Yeah, so. But for a nigga like Redman, I'm pretty sure he didn't had any and a lot.
Yeah, it's
so for
fair
him,
shit,
it's
yeah.
kind of like, I didn't at a certain age, like, man, I done did all that. You know what I'm saying? I could chill out.
I think with age, you really do start to realize certain shit. I think I'm starting to see that shit in stages, like things I didn't use, even when it comes to food. But I think even on the spiritual side, the physical side, as you get older, you may get tired of certain shit, bro.
Yeah, certain shit just might not excite you no more. That might not
Right.
be the thing that stimulates you.
And everybody has a time frame.
Yeah, for things. So that might not have been back then. That might have been the thing that stimulated him. Now that don't move.
I
him.
can go without. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can go without that shit, bro.
I'm pretty sure when he does find a woman for him and that he feels like he could do that, he'll feel like, okay, I made the right choice. This is the right woman because I'm not blinded by anything else. I'm not blinded
Right.
by the looks or anything. I'm trying to tap into what intrigues me now, which is of course for him is going to be something different than the flesh. It's probably going to be intellect or whatever the case may be. So you'll really tap into your partner a little bit more
Right.
deeper and making a better choice of women. You know what I'm saying? Because let's get it. Just keep it real. A lot of niggas make choices on their women just strictly off physical appearance. They don't give a fuck if this person is a good person or not. They don't care if it goes both ways, men and women.
Yeah.
So, it probably gives him a more clear mind of who he wants to choose to be with, and
Right.
more than likely he'll probably make everything's a gamble, but you'll make probably a better. You'll probably see things a little bit more clear because you're just not blinded by damn this bitch. She got a fat ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna be like, okay, she got a fat ass, but what else? What else? That can't just be the end all be all. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? We gotta have a little bit more, versatility on how we view people and as far as how we gonna take it in a relationship. So good for Redman.
Definitely. So yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got, man. Again, man, shout out to all the listening supporters. Continue to tap in, and continue to be safe in here, man. Like I always say, man. So, like we say every week, man, if you hear anything on the show to get you in your feelings, you feeling some type of way, always remember we're just some messengers.
We out.